Hello everyone, I'm Don Ghost, the worst movie reviewer, and today we're going to be reviewing Raw. Justine, the movie's main character, goes through a metamorphosis from being a vegetarian to a raw meat eater. This movie starts off great. The opening shot is great, and then from there on, everything is confusing and irritating. At first, it seems like this movie is going in a good direction. The story is interesting enough to hold your attention, but as the movie progresses, you start to realize that this thing is heading nowhere. When we are first introduced to Justine, the movie makes it loud and clear that Justine is a vegetarian. The transition from vegetarian to meat eater is engaging enough to watch because of the performances, the directing, the music, and the overall weirdness of the film. That's its true nature. But it's infuriating because the movie doesn't explain anything. To me, the plot of this movie seems like a vehicle for the main character. There is a pretty solid transition happening here, but it's not compelling. Yes, my eyes are glued to the screen, and I'm interested in what's going on. I'm hoping it will lead somewhere, but it ultimately doesn't. Also, this movie is not for the weak of heart. If you can't handle things like, for instance, other people biting other people's faces off or a woman sticking her hand up a cow's butt, then this ain't the movie for you. But if you've seen movies like The Human Centipede, then I think you'll be okay. But don't worry, my friends, this movie's story is way better than The Human Centipede. But it's just not captivating enough, though. Also, there is this weird vet school, and it's like, what is this place? This facility that they go to, it's like owned by a fraternity club or something, because everyone's being hazed, and it's never made abundantly clear exactly what this place is. I mean, it's a vet school, but all the stuff that they do is just weird, and it's not explained, and it doesn't make any sense. So all we know is that Justine makes her transformation there. Laurence Merlier plays Justine, and it's entertaining to watch the situations she has to go through. There are a lot of sickening moments that her character does, and the actor does it in spades. I mean, she did away with herself and just let herself go in her performance. Ella Rump plays Alexia, who is the sister of Justine's character. Her performance is good. She plays off Laurence Merlier well, and I like the two of them on screen together. Also, Ella Rump did some pretty gross stuff here, and she took it like a trooper. Everyone else in here did their jobs. The actors that play Justine and Alexia's parents here come off as weird and strange. Rabbi Nuerofella, I think his name is, plays Adrian, and seeing him in real life, his performance has a transformation, and I would say his character is the most interesting next to the two main characters. This is Julia Ducournau's first full-length feature film. It will be interesting to see where her career goes after this, given this movie's cruel nature. Raw is hypnotic, grabbing the audience's attention with great directing, music, performances, and tone. Looking at this movie on a surface level, it all works together perfectly. But underneath all that is a movie with your standard transformation sequences and gross out moments. I like this movie for the most part. It's got great performances, great dialogue, great tone, good music, interesting characters, and scenes that are for people who have interest in gross things. But the story is just not compelling enough. They could have done better with that. This is, to me, like Nicholas Winding Refn's The Neon Demon, which is a great movie, by the way. You should check it out. But it's like that, but reversed. I call The Neon Demon a movie substance within style. But this movie, Raw, is all style with some underlining substance. It's not compelling enough. That's what I keep saying. And so by the end of it all, I just felt completely frustrated. Raw is worth your time if you want to see something weird and different with an underlining theme, but if you want to see something compelling, this isn't really it. A character goes from point A to point B, but there's no concrete emphasis on the character, so I just didn't care. So with all that being said, I'll give Raw a B-. This movie is totally gross and weird. Like, some of the stuff in here had me feeling emotionally sick. And if you like that kind of stuff, then check this one out. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.